Episode 114. Love You. Captain Robinson made humorous remarks and introduced Serena to the guests. With incredible elegance, Serena looked at the audience with a smile. The golden gown she was wearing showed off her figure perfectly. Although it was a formal gown, it still was a trendy and useful design. Since a formal speech like this would be more or less boring, the audience did not have much hope for Serena to say anything. Many people thought she might have prepared a script to recite from. However, as Serena spoke, she commanded everyone's attention. The media's report reflected Serena Clark Robinson's demeanor, smile, and appearance, which all won compliments from the netizens. Captain Robinson clearly felt the change in people's attitude, from despise to respect, which made him proud. This was the girl he handpicked for his grandson. After Serena addressed the audience, the light became dimmer. The LED screen suddenly lit up. She heard a familiar piano music, smooth but sad. Serena was dazed. It was Elegy. She looked back and saw a picture. In the picture, a white grand piano was placed under the layers of wisteria. Golden sunshine was cast through the vines and decorated the piano. A girl in white was sitting in front of the piano, playing attentively, with tears on her cheeks. Behind her, a tall man was standing still, looking at her softly. Many people were dazed seeing the picture. Especially Jackson Robert. He held a glass of wine and remarked, "Geez, Jake Robinson is really into his wife. What about the divorce? What about the contract?" Jackson touched his nose, glancing at Mary Parker. Mary looked at Serena's slim figure with admiration in her eyes. Serena was such a lucky girl. The piano music continued, but the photo had changed. In the sky, Jake bowed his head to kiss Serena, while she opened her eyes wide. Clearly she was caught off guard. On the beach, Serena's face was in his palms, and his lips covered hers. In the restaurant deep down in the ocean, she wrapped her arms around his shoulders, looking up at him with happiness in her eyes. As the image changed, all the reporters felt quite impressed. Seeing those pictures, Lila Cox pinched herself with her nails. "Damn it!" Julia Cox could not stand it either. "Why does brother Jake like her so much?" "That's not true!" Lila cried. "It is impossible that he likes her. If he likes that bitch, there's no way that he would touch me. The baby I have is the best proof." Julia Cox felt a bit unsure, seeing the authentic feelings in Jake's eyes in those photos. Did he fake all that? He's only pretending for the sake of the old captain. It was because Captain Robinson pushed him. Listening to that, Julia felt relaxed. So what now? The more they show off their happiness, the harder the slap will be for Serena when we show our video. Lila looked vicious. Let's wait and see. This time, she will not get away unharmed. Damn it, I can't see this anymore. Mr. Robinson is so handsome. Serena has such great luck with a man like this. Serena's classmates exclaimed, their tones full of envy and admiration. Jake's face was as cold as ever. However, it could be told that he was in a good mood, judging from his soft look. "Greetings. Thank you for coming to my wife's press conference. I'm Jake Robinson." His voice was deep and mellow, very attractive. Serena saw his face and her heart raced. He was so handsome. Serena blushed, looking at the screen. She knew that Jake had pre-recorded this. Judging from the backdrop, it was recorded in Russia. At that time, we will hold a grand wedding. I wish you could attend again. Thank you. Jake was not the best speaker. He sounded like he was broadcasting the news. However, Serena was amused and sweetly looked at his face. She was dying of happiness. She thought that Jake's speech was coming to an end. However, his look became softer, as if he was facing Serena in person. He said, I want to thank my wife for waiting for me to come home. Wife. That did not sound bad at all. I'll wait for you. Serena couldn't help answering in a low voice, not noticing she was in front of a microphone. Her voice became loud and clear. On the screen, Jake paused and said, Love you. Everyone gasped. Jake Robinson said something so mushy. All the single people present wanted to kill themselves. The world is crazy. Jackson Robert almost swallowed the glass in his hand. Has he lost his mind? I had the same reaction when I first saw it, said the young man who was sitting opposite Jackson. Because of the event, he was dressed formally for once. Gazing at the laptop in front of him, the young man tapped the keyboard and let out a sigh. He left such a mess for me to clean up. Horrible. Jackson spoke the truth. I heard you blackmailed Jake Robinson for a lot of money. And now you're just taking care of something for him. If I were him, I would have killed you. Drake Howard chuckled. Hush. If you don't speak about it, we can continue to be brothers. Hitting the return key, he nodded satisfactorily. Done. Mission accomplished. Now I have another 10 million. Mary Parker almost choked on her wine. 10 million? Darn. She did not understand the world of these rich people. If Jake Robinson must be absent, he could simply arrange for an assistant to play the video for him. Why did he have to hire someone so expensive just to play the video? Mary could not begin to understand. As people were still talking about the intimacy of the couple, a sweet, female voice spoke. I shouldn't tell you the truth on a day like this. Hearing that, everyone was looking for the speaker, and then found a slim figure in the back. Holding a microphone, Lila Cox walked onto the stage under everyone's gaze. Many people had recognized her because Lila had been Jake's secretary for a while. For some reason, she had left the Robinson Financial Group. Looking at Serena, Lila Cox had a brave look on her face as she said slowly, However, I could not hold it back anymore. Mr. Robinson is the person that I respect the most and like the most in the world. I could not tolerate the fact that a woman is cheating on him. Today, I will blow her cover. Everyone gasped. Blow her cover? Does Serena have something that she's hiding from everyone?